Hey buddies, welcome to Amass Games. My name is Simon and I'm doing a hands-on video here. That's a game without using a tripod. It's the game Burrows by Z-Man Games or Z-Man Games. A game by Jeb Havens. Okay, so Burrows is a game for 2 to 5 players. It takes about 45 minutes. I think it's a bit quicker, especially with fewer players. You're going to have a bus. We are looking to kind of keep an eye on where the gophers are. You're going to have a bus that goes out there. Various starting tiles, which I'm going to place down here. And various other tiles here where we have different kind of gophers. We have a kind of a beetroot gopher, we have an amber, a carrot gopher, and we also have, the red radish gopher. So make sure that you're using these blue tiles and they're going to be going out like that. There are 3 more tiles, sorry, these go at the very end, these go at the start. Oh, it doesn't make much difference, but as long as it's being equal. So 1, 2, 3, these are going to go at the very end. And then what you're going to be doing is placing out all those other tiles in between. Aim of the game is to not collect these smiley faces. So when you collect smiley faces, these are negative points. The person with the least negative points is the winner. The way it works is you're looking to complete certain routes of your various different types of carrot or whatever other vegetable you're trying to deal with. And as long as you have got fewer of these blue faces than anyone else, you are, like I said, the winner of the game. This is a game a bit like Carcassonne to a degree, which is a route building tile laying game, which won the SPIEL.digital in 2004. And for example, in a 2 to 5 player game, you're playing them out like this, and then the very last bit, you're going to have a stack of 3. So you're going to be going to 0, so this blank stuff happens, then a 1, then a 2, then a 2, then you're having a 3 here for that third stack. And then in the 3 or 4 player game, it's slightly different. You're going to have another stack here like this, and then you're having a 2, and then you've got it like that. So just double check. So we go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and those are going to go there. So what you want to look out for is which kind of various negative scoring things are going to be occurring. You're going to be taking a player board each. That's one of these ones. So for example, I'm saying starting as player 1, someone else could be player 2, and they're going to have this over here. You're going to have 3 equal stacks of these little tiles here, and you are going to be drawing one of them. You're going to have one face up, and you can pick one of them. I won't get them all out, but as an example, let's have this in here, having one of these here, one of these here, and then we're going to take a tile. So for example, I'll take, let's say, this tile here. Let's say I want to do, well, that's just my tile here. I'll place this here. Or let's take this one. Okay, some of them have buses on, which I'll get onto. So I'll place a tile here. Opponent takes a tile, let's say whatever it might be. I go here, and then I want to maybe complete it. So I complete the radish route. Now, firstly, what happens is we see who has the longest place, which is the longest place, which crosses a line. If it crosses a line, it means that you are going to be checking to see if you have a longer route compared to anybody else. In this case, it's the case that actually I do, because let's say the other person hasn't scored. And it means that I will actually be able to claim that gopher. So when I claim that gopher, just make sure this bag is in fact opening up, and it's I don't know if it is or not. Oh, here it is. So it's opening up. Whilst I'm doing this, please ensure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell as well. There's 30 games coming, including Aquilin, as well as check out the playlist. This is going to be how to set up, play, and review, and a family weight list. So I've completed red. So I basically do this. If someone ever gets a longer route, let's say they've got this, this, and let's say a red one comes up. Then they do that. Well, it's crossed more routes. It's crossed 2 lines, so it's got more than mine, which means they will be taking that red gopher into their burrow, or it goes basically onto their board. Let's move that out of the way. So we've completed that, and I've got a bus. Now, what that bus means is we now get this bus moving one place forward. Now, if you actually have, say, a red thing coming up, so we don't at the minute, then you might want to take another bus, because we were trying to basically get this bus moving. It moves to the end, it will go back to the start, and you lose that first tile. Now we keep going on, and like I said, I imagine I want to just keep racing and trying to now maybe complete something else. So my purples haven't gone anywhere. I start off my purple route because I do not want to have the shortest purple route. And then, of course, that's another bus symbol, so it goes forward again. They take their turn, I take my turn again. So, of course, my purple is going up this way. Let's keep my purple moving on. And, of course, it's another bus, so we score again, so that happens. And then we keep on going. And let's say I take, let's keep my thing open. and then we keep going. Let's do it however you wish, any kind of stack. And let's complete that purple burrow. So you can do it like that, that burrow there. And then you can see it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've now completed it. We've completed that didn't have a bus on it. So let's say the opponent takes the bus and connects it up however they wish. Then that moves along, and then I want to take that bus to score it. So firstly, I have got that route. I've got the longest route. It completes. I'd have taken the purple from the other person, put it on that longest route, and then we score this one, because taking this tile here means you go to the end. So taking this tile means who's got the shorter, or who does not have that beaver, that gopher, and they didn't have the gopher. The opponent did not have it because I've got it, which means they're going to lose 1 victory point. You're going to keep going. So this time all these are going to go. So now I can see, well, there's quite a lot of negative points coming up for red, 4 negative for red, 4 for orange. So I basically want to make sure I'm creating more red routes to make sure I can keep going on. So maybe I'll take something like let's have a look. None of those. Let's see what this one is. I might take this one to try and extend my red route and complete it to make sure that when this bus comes around, because this bus symbol for that tile I just took is going to move this one along again, that ultimately either I've got the red, or looking at their board, let's say they've got this in place, they haven't in fact completed a better red route than I have. So right now they've got 2, I've got this 2 routes, so I would have lost that. But now if I can take a tile, which is something like this, let's see, red, 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 it's only passing 2, that's no good for me because it's tying. I want to try and do that. Didn't move the bus forward, but maybe they do take the bus route because now they can score red, because that's going to happen. So I don't have the gopher, so I've not, haven't go for it. Take the tile, and therefore I'm going to be losing 1 point at the end of the game. Count up which tiles you've got at the end. You've got the least of them, you have won the game. And like I said, that has been Burrows. I kind of give the game a 5 out of 10. It's fun kind of placement game. It's a game whereby obviously you're really keeping an eye on that bus. Do you want to take that bus? There are a lot of buses there, and ensuring that you're basically making sure that you've got those gophers in your burrow, and ensuring that looking ahead where those other gophers are going to be. You do not want to be taking those massive hits at the end. But each time you claim and score a burrow, you've kind of got to start all over again. So that is something to be aware of. That, like I said, has been Burrows. Hope you found that of interest. Any questions, please let me know. Check again out the comments and descriptions. There are photos on Instagram as well. By all means, if you want to know about anything else, you can check that out. All the best. Bye for now.